Rose and Estate?
Yes.
Okay. That needs to be very clear out there, so we know that.
I think we got the wrong address from 911. We cleared up yesterday.
Yes, you permitted a pole barn.
Yeah, I guess that we did.
Yeah.
But we sent those letters.
That's what 911 gave me, is the legal address.
911, the emergency?
Here in town, yeah.
Is that typical?
Typically, that's where we get the address, yeah.
Because he confirmed the wrong address through the courthouse.
That's who I got the right address, when I called the assessor's office and got the right address. Sent out the letters yesterday.
And the only other question I have right now is, I know Amy told me that they want me up here, they want us up here. I haven't found anybody that wants this up here, so who are you working with that said, I want you up here?
Well, obviously, the Romases would like this up here.
Well, we understand that.
Yeah, you know, they want to lease the property or sell the property. And my understanding, when I started dealing with the son Cliff about the property, that the city was putting in some money to do the phase 1 and 2, was trying to develop so that you get an industry in here, maybe not me, but some industry, to get on this property. So with it being classified open manufacturing, it was something that attracted us here.
But that's really not my question. We understand that Cliff, Romas, and Rose State want you here. We know that. That's very clear. Who else besides them people said we want you here?
It's your EDC office, Jim.
And that's really still came from the Romases. It really came from the Romases saying, hey,
Okay.
they're helping me develop this to get it going.
So it's really not other people in the community that
That's
say,
right.
come bring an asphalt. Okay, that's all.
I think there was some city money or grant money.
I just want to get that established.
Well,
up
good.
front.
I'd like to hear Amy. Jim who?
Coffindale?
I'm gonna guess it was Jim Collins.
Where's Jim live?
Jim, I don't know where he lives.
He comes out of Terre Haute, right?
Lives in Terre Haute, I believe.
He works.
Probably wouldn't be affected by the asphalt plant.
Probably not, but
He's
what
the
he
EDC
does,
office, he's gonna.
yeah,
I mean, there's been some grant money.
He's doing his job. You
Yeah,
gotta
he's
understand,
doing
he
his
is
job.
doing his job to bring industry in, so he's done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Other than
They try to
see
help market
if that's industry we want.
Sure.
That's what they do.
I'm just reminding these folks actually live here.
Right. But
Folks
he's
that come
doing
in,
his
folks that
job.
make decisions on having asphalt plants come in that don't live here have no validity in Norfolk, none whatsoever.
Excuse me, who are those gentlemen? We've not been in.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm Eric Stearley, and my land is the one that is on the east side of that factory road that starts on 340 and goes back clear to the plant. Okay? As far as being affected from the road standpoint, I'm the number one. Ed Rue has land behind it, there's others in front on the other side. The mine is from start to finish to the back. This is an employee of mine, that is an employee of mine.
Thank you. Good to know.
I'm Jason Layne, I'm an employee and associate of Eric Stearley.
And I'm Ally Sharkin, same.
And I'm guessing that most of the folks here are property owners that's kinda out there in that area or adjacent to it.
Yes, I know a lot of them are, I don't know everybody here.
You are?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
My two kids swim and play in the land adjoining this lane.
Is there anybody here from the scoop?
Is there a representative?
Yes.
I'm Mark Barnhart, County Assessor, and I'd like to clear something up. When you call our office, I was told that 911 office gave you this number, but if you call our office and ask for an address at 2672, or I think that's 2762 or whatever that number was, they're going to tell you Ed Rue owned that property.
The first time I sent out my letters, I got it from the 911. I didn't call assessors until
I
he
thought
told
I
me that I
heard
had the
you
wrong
say
address.
I
got
think
it from the
actually Cliff
assessor's
gets the
office.
number. He called 911.
I just wanted to clear that
Cliff
up
Romas.
and say that that's going to happen when someone calls for an address. And unfortunately, you know, if I had known about it, I would have known the Romas property to the north was what you were talking about. And also, you have the Rue property to the south is in Posey Township. The Romas property is in Dick Johnson Township, but the Romas is also owned the road, which is in Posey Township. So I just wanted to clear that up.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. No, I think as far as this address mix-up from the start when the letter was sent out, it sounds like to me, correct me if I'm wrong, they re-identified the property they're looking at.
Yeah, we
had an address from the property owner and verified with B911, so we had two sources.
Yeah, I got 1230 today.
Okay, so that was a matter, it looks like to me they re-identified the property that, first of all, was mistakenly identified.
They got lots of good clay to brick.
That's not why Clay County is named Clay County, it was named after a man named Clay.
Maybe clay, that's what my geologist said.
Mr. Mayor, my name is Kim Tucker, and I'm superintendent of Clay County Schools, and I wanted everyone to have a chance that lives in that area, and certainly have children going to schools respective to that area to have a chance to voice their concerns. This was called to my attention early last week by Mr. Stearley, and I am not here directed by the School Board of Trustees, but I am here representing the school system and our School Board of Trustees to look into this informationally. And I will tell you that the school system, our school administration staff, parents, our school community, do have very, very, very real concerns about the implied cautionary things related to toxins in the air, runoff in the water, the traffic issues, the issues with just having excessively more heavy-duty traffic on 340, which will probably result in that road not being as pristine as it is now. And that being the minimal situation, we're going to continue to watch this because certainly we have a duty to protect our students. Our students are not enclosed in a building all day that's an airtight bubble. They do come from the outside to the outside numerous times during the day. We've got an elementary school that's, if the wind shifts another direction, that's not that far in proximity from your plant, and those students would be out playing at recess. So we do have a concern, and while we do have air quality standards that we have to abide by with regard to outside exhausts and other kinds of potential harms, I couldn't say for a fact that even the standards that we have to abide by for air quality control are substantive to be able to handle what may be coming off of your plant. So just wanted to let you know that, and I appreciate you coming up today.
And I really appreciate your concern, but I want to tell you that most of the air quality issue is going to be more out of the trucks and the loader than it is the plant. The plant, we don't have any, the only chemical that you have is the liquid asphalt itself, which is an oil-based product. And, I mean, other than that, you have stone, sand, gravel, and then you run natural gas on a burner. I mean, so the air quality is going to have worse on the trucks than you will the plant.
The exhaust of the trucks.
Yep.
And we all drove here today.
My name is